In this problem, we're going to take a look at a note that originated as a discount, and then before it matures, the holder of the note has to sell it, and it is then discounted. So in this problem, find the initial proceeds of the following simple discount note. The note is then discounted at 11% on April 6th. Find the discount period, the discount, and the proceeds after the discount. This table is showing us the information for the original simple discount note, and they're asking us for the initial proceeds. So we have our maturity value M, the length of our loan would be time, and we have our discount rate, which we'll call D. So to find the proceeds, we initially need to find our bank discount, the charge. That's found by taking M times D times T. Maturity value 30,200 times our discount rate as a decimal times our time in terms of a year. We'll put a 120 over 360. Simplifying that expression, the charge or the bank discount of this note would be $704.67. To answer the question though, the proceeds of the person receiving this loan would only receive the difference between the maturity value 30,200 and the bank charge, the bank discount, which gives us a $29,495.33 value for the proceeds. Now, the holder of this note, as it states in the problem, on April 6th, sold it, and it was sold as a discount note. So let's take a look at a timeline here. This started out on January 26th, which is the 26th day of the year. The loan is 120 days long, so 26 plus 120 means it will mature on the 146th day of the year, and we could look up that date. But of interest, though, is the fact that it is discounted on April 6th. April 6th is the 96th day of the year, and to determine the discount period, that refers to the time remaining on the note. So we need to know how many days between the maturity date and when it is discounted, which is equal to 50 days. That answers our first question. The discount period is 50 days. The next question on the problem in terms of after it's discounted before it matures is to ask for the value of the discount. Discount is shorthand for bank discount. That's B, and we will use the M times D times T to calculate that. Maturity value 30,200 times the discount rate, and here's where sometimes there's a little confusion. When the note is sold, it's discounted at 11%. That's the interest rate that we will use. This interest rate was the initial interest rate when the loan was first taken out. So we'll use 0.11, the decimal equivalency, and make sure that you use your time remaining to the maturity in terms of a year, of course. When you multiply these values and round to the nearest cent, the discount of the note is $461.39. And the last question asks us, what will the proceeds be? To find proceeds, we are going to take the maturity value minus the bank discount. So 30,200 minus the value that we just found. That's the charge that the buyer is assessing this individual that holds the note. The original holder of the note then will receive the proceeds, in other words, the difference between the maturity value and the charge for buying this note before its maturity date.